Blessed people, good day. Yes, back in Belly Cutlass here. I haven't been on for a couple of days. Now it's a new day, and so let me say thank you, Lord, for this beautiful day. Yes, it's raining since last night. So today is a bit wet and cloudy here in Fort Lauderdale in Florida. Yes. I just woke up not long ago, so um I thought I would just, you know, have something to say about the Carter family, what's going on with Krissy and her husband and the side chick. Okay. I'm not really a fan of the Carters. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of them. I don't really watch them. So, and I've been seeing them long before they moved to their third house. Yeah, so that's a long while. I would just glimpse them and then but while during watching the couple times, I get the impression Chris is a bit aggressive, yeah, domineering, especially in the earlier parts when I used to watch a couple of years back. No, I'm not too sure because I really don't watch. Anyway, I with all this going on, I'm wondering if it's a prank. Is is it a prank or is it real? You know, these people they play so much pranks that sometimes when it's reality, you just don't know, because the pranks look so real, mm-hmm, that you don't know if it's reality. So, well, the only way I think I'll be convinced is if um the husband do a lie detector test. Yeah, that's the only way I would be convinced it's real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Oshane, his name, number one, I think he's wrong. But to be honest, Krissy, you're young. Your husband is a young man. I don't believe men are just gonna be faithful. And it's not that he's a Christian, and even Christians not faithful nowadays. So I don't think he would be forever faithful to you. Yeah. So you should have had it in the back of your head that, well, when I'm going with this stuff, you're not being surprised. But if he's, and men always do some stupid things. When they pick up women, they pick up some of the worst. Some of the worst that not even the class of your wife, you know? And it pains her heart. So I'm speaking as if it's a reality, if it really happened. Because I don't know if it's a prank or it's real. But let me give it benefit of the doubt that it's real. Now, if it's real, no, I don't see why at this point this man would go out, or Shane, or what his name, would go out and get involved, realizing the fact that you just have a 2 year old. Your last child is 2 years old. You just trying to build you just get yourself a house, building it from scratch. Yeah, so you have mortgage to pay. You have a lovely wife. We don't know what's going on behind closed door when you're off the camera, you know. But whatever you portray so far, give the impression that you have a good relationship. Um, so one would wonder why at this moment you would really want to go out and get involved. And how did you go about finding this young woman who is in a depressing state? Because Her mental state is not not one that you can deal with right now. Because even if as a man you go out there and you're looking somebody to cheat on your wife, you're gonna find somebody who is stable. You don't want somebody who's gonna be in a situation where you have to be taking money out of your pocket, spending when we have seen your family in Jamaica. Your family in Jamaica need all that money. Yeah, as Krissy said, you have family back home who need it. And it's true because remember, we saw when you went back to Jamaica what your family house looked like. Yeah, you know? So you're not in any position right now to be thinking about taking on responsibility of a side chick, right? And obviously you have been with her for a couple months. No, I don't know what went down and the young lady put it to the public. I don't know how it reached to the public because I really don't follow much of it. But people are saying the young lady wrong. Come on, all the young lady wrong. She's just vulnerable. I mean, when we are young, I can think of me being young. Yeah, we we are not innocent. We do things we're not supposed to do. Right? And if we're in a situation and a man come helping us, we're gonna grab onto that straw. We're gonna grab onto that straw. The first help that comes along, married or no married, you're gonna go for it. But you may go for it and eventually you go where you never really want to go by falling in love with the person. And then you have a problem letting go, which you have a problem letting go and it's not your man. You know? So the girl, yes, should have respected, but there are some people who don't really respect marriage, right? When we are young, we don't care. When I was young, I don't care. I mean, I was involved with married men when I was in my 20s, when I was young, yeah, and I didn't see it as a big deal as long as I don't disrespect or make myself too much in the you know yeah, in the west face or getting you just know your place. So when we're young we just do some stupid things. Mm-hmm. We do some stupid things. Maybe later on she looked down, she realized how stupid she was. you know but the man, he is the one. If him didn't push himself up, him should remember that he's married, him have a family, and this should not happen. No, when your daughters have iPad or iPhone and all them something. When them go on YouTube and just buck up into them something about them parents, especially your big girls, they're intelligent. This is gonna give them a problem. This is gonna be a problem when they start thinking, what is this we're seeing about mommy and daddy? Huh? You know? So you obviously have to probably go sit your girls down and tell them about it before somebody else tell them about it, before they go to school and hear all these rumors. You have to find a way of sorting this out with them, and you have to find a way, maybe go counseling with you and your wife. I don't know. The fact is we all have our problems. We all have our problems. I have my problem too. Mm-hmm. I have my problem too. So we all have problems. But it's how we deal with it. And some of them we can't deal with it. Some of them we can't. Some of them we just have to let it go. Some of them we just have to make up our minds. So if we can live with it or we can't live with it. You know? But when the men are so disrespectful, men are so disrespectful, you know, and the husband is a public figure. You can't be driving up and down with this woman all over. Well, they say it's a prank, so that's the only way you can say it's a prank. Why you were driving up and down with her and all of that? Cause you could never be in in a couldn't be just a normal situation and you're up and down with a woman that is not your wife. Cause the public will see, somebody will see, you know. So Krissy, have to know it's her life. She must know what she wanna do, how she gonna deal with it. Because she got her husband, he will always cheat. If him didn't cheat now, he's gonna cheat later on down the years. And even if him not cheat here now, um, even if him not cheat, um, even although him cheat now, right? Later on down the years, him gonna cheat again because a cheater will always be a cheater, unless the Lord change him. Mm-hmm. So as a wife, you have to make up your mind for deal with that. You can if you can live with it or you can't. But there are some things you just can't live with, you know? There's some things you just can't live with. Yeah. So, oh boy, I tell you. So, I want to know how Wally British get involved in this because it's a coincidence that out of the blue, Oshane side chick come and live with her or come and stay with her. How did she, the side chick, know about Wally? And incidentally, she and Oshane are together. That part I'm trying to figure it out. However, Wally not telling Krissy about it, I totally agree her not telling her because what if she tell her and it messed up the marriage? Then at the end of the day, Wally would get the blame. And when Oshane and Wally and Krissy head on the pillow, make up and on the pillow, then Wally is the one who is gonna feel like SHIT, right? So I don't wrong her for that, but I just want to know how did that young lady reach Wally's house, incidentally being the side chick of her best friends, you know? And if Wally knew about it, then she should have talked to Oshane about it. Yeah, you don't tell Chris, but talk to Oshane about it and tell him, this girl cannot stay here. I don't know how the girl reached her home, but from you find out that she involved with Oshane, she would have to go. Mm-hmm. Because she's gonna mash up your relationship with the Carter family, so she would have to go. Yeah, and I would have to talk to Oshane and tell him I know. I'm not gonna pretend that I don't know I know, but I'm not gonna say anything to your family, your wife, because I don't want a problem. But I know, you know. Yeah, I would have to put him in place. It is so sad because I'm just hoping it's really a prank. I hope they come out and convince the public if it's a prank, that it's a prank. It's a prank gone bad if that is the case. That's how I see it. All right, so let's hope they can find a way to figure it out, work it out. I don't know if they see a way to work it out. Let's hope. So that is my little say on the Carter family. When they're married, when they're married, it's a different thing from girlfriend boyfriend thing. A woman can just walk away. You can just walk away, but when you're married, it's not easy. Especially when you're married and have children, it's not easy to just walk away when some madness going on in a relationship. It's not easy to walk away. But you know, you have to there are some things you just can't deal with. But to me, that's not a drastic because men do cheat, men do the crazy things regarding relationship. So in terms of that, it can be dealt with. Krissy can get him have counseling and thing. Because later down the road, him still about cheat. A man will always be a man. Mm-hmm. But the thing what you can't take is when they come in and they're being disrespectful and they letting you know you do nothing for them. Mm-hmm. And they're going down the road like as if they don't care and they sit in a presence and they talk things and they say things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's when I'm not going to deal with it. And when you're gonna, things are gonna walk out of the relationship and you say you're done and it's over and you're gone. Well, if you say done and it's over and you're gone, then you're gonna stay out there, done and it's over. That's how I see it and that's how I deal with it. You tell me it's done, it's over because of foolishness. and you walk out and you're gone, yeah, it's over. Some petty things you do with women and all of that, sometimes you can bypass that because men will all. But the unfortunate things when them go mess up themselves with women, then come in and end up giving you all sort of disease because them not going out there and use protection. You know, they're not going and use no protection, and then come to you, the wife. You're a wife, so you can't be telling your husband, "Oh, you're gonna use protection." You're a wife. So when them go there, they come in, they give you all sort of shit. SHIT, right? And sometimes they end up giving you a baby. I get baby out of road. And sometimes they get baby out of road and you forgive them and then come on and them still go on like they don't care. You know? Oh, so it is what it is. Let's pray and hope they can work it out. And this young girl, she needs help. She said she had been depressed and go through. And sometimes when you hear people say they're depressed and all of that, don't take it lightly. And if during our young stage, our young age, she went through some trauma and thing, it will affect her now, and her mind will be not. So don't bash her and say, well, she this and she that. If she went through such trauma like what she said she did, then she does need help. She does need help. And if she says she's gonna kill KLL herself, don't take it lightly. She needs help, right? So not for us to bash her, but to help her. And that husband him learn a lesson. And I hope he learn a lesson the hard way. And if you're gonna look somebody way much, much better and look much, much better than your wife. So if story come to bump, at least as somebody way I help you, right? As somebody way can't your wife no in no competition with them. If that is the case. Yeah. Okay. And that's my say. Okay, Back and Belly family. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, and ask your friends to subscribe to my channel. Okay, and I appreciate it. Thank you. And bye.